Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from Shae Abundance. We are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 4 years, putting in solid foundations, and we're now in a position where we are expanding our economy to improve the value and liquidity of our tokens, and that will benefit all our citizens by improving their wealth from the funds that they've been given over the times that they've been members. All our citizens are given an allocation of our currency every month, totally free. Who can be a citizen? Literally anybody. Just come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. There's no fee, there's no obligation. There are lots of avenues that you can choose to walk down with us if you if you desire, but they're optional always. So it's all in your own hands. When you become a citizen of our community of We Share Abundance, you are recognized simply as a human being. We don't pigeonhole you because of gender, color, class, creed, or anything else. We recognize you, as I say, just as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together and all unique, and so all of equal value. We will be getting started in a moment. We'll have a little affirmation to help us with that non-separatist ideology where we don't separate people. We just see them all as one big family. Before that affirmation, we'll have a very short prayer to help us find what everybody in life seeks: true happiness. Something that you can't buy. There are a lot of people that have got a lot of money and they're not happy and they're still searching for something and they don't know what it is. And that true happiness that you get with total commitment, total what's the word I'm looking for? It's always with you, okay? That happiness and joy that is everlasting, it's within you. You can only get through loving service to others. And when you go about life in loving service to others, you'll find that everything else in life that you want and need will start being attracted to you. You won't have to chase after it. You won't have to chase after money, time to spend with the kids, the new house, the car, whatever it is that you want and need will be attracted to you. And so that's what our little short prayer is about. And before we do that, let's just welcome the people that are in the comments already. We got somebody in face-to-face. How can it be face-to-face when you don't put your name in? Okay, Scammer Wolf. I don't know whether that is referring to me or referring to you. But anyway, face-to-face, let's know who you are and where you're from. And then we've got Lewis in from Portugal, Colin in from Johannesburg, South Africa, Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA, Nankiep from Nigeria, Checo Voskid from the world. Okay, I'll accept that, but it's nice to know your geographical location as well. We've got Eric in from Quebec in Canada, Richard in from Devon in England, Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, Verna in from South Africa, Kingsley from Manchester, England, Chris Delange from South what? South of where? South, I don't know, from south somewhere. And we've got Maureen in from London in England. So welcome to you all. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay, you are equally welcome, equally valued, equally loved. Okay? I know that a lot of people watch the replays because there is no convenient time for everybody in the world. And even if it's convenient for you one day, it may not be convenient the next day, and so on. So the replays are all available both in Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, I believe. Okay. With that said, let's get started. Let's get into that little prayer followed it with the affirmation, and then we'll get into the updates and let you know what's going on. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Checo says he's from Nigeria. Okay, thanks, Checo. Right, let's check on what's been happening today. We have spent quite a lot of time and narrowed it down to what we need to do to get launched with the program. Not that many things, but there are some difficulties in accessing some of the code in the Share Hope plan, which we need to get at to complete the tasks that we need to do. I am optimistic that we can get launched. It depends really on Rohit getting back to us, because we need his assistance with his code. Usually he's available from like 8 or 9 o'clock our time till 10 or 11 our time. So hopefully he'll get back and answer those questions and we can get things moving. But I spent quite some time with Devyani going through things. There are some other things that would be nice to get completed before we launch. But if we don't, we can complete them in the coming month. They won't affect very much. Basically, all we need to do, because the other stuff's been done, is to set up the way that you can pay, because the system set up by Rohit, he designed it for people paying with cryptocurrency or PayPal. And we are only going to be using our own available cash wallet. Now, that may sound a simple change, but it does need some access to some files that are encrypted. The other thing we need to do is, I've talked about this before, is we need to enable it to allow you to pay in advance, to make sure that you never miss out and drop out of the matrix and lose your position. And once again, that requires access to some files that we can't get up very easily. The other thing we need to do is make sure that your withdrawals go from there into your available cash wallet. Both the withdrawals and the deposits, the way they're set up, are requiring manual activation. And we don't need that, because if it's coming through our available cash wallet, we know what's going on. If it's going into our available cash wallet, we know what's going on. So we want to fully automate it, so there's no delay for you. You'll be able to deposit and it'll be there, boom. And you need to be able to withdraw and it'll be in your available cash wallet, boom. From your available cash wallet, as you know, you can simply put it into the exchange, swap it for Tether, withdraw it, and change it into your local currency. So those are, let me just check those are the main things. We've already We already have on the test site the database uploaded, and that's not a problem. We already have the fact that when somebody registers for We Share Abundance, they're automatically added into the power line in the Share Hope plan. So the system is there, the commission calculations, the matrix placements, and everything else is all in place. It's just getting these little details which we need to get in. We need to allow you a way to pay and allow you a way to withdraw, mainly. On top of that, the qualification for withdrawals from the Share Hope wallet is also a part of the plan. Now, it doesn't really matter too much if we don't get that done this month, because we can work on it through next month. I don't believe it's a massive operation, but if we don't get that all sorted by the end of this month, that's fine. We'll just pay people like we have been doing based on the old Share Hope plan, and then by the end of next month we'll have everything in place for withdrawals. And what's this one? Okay. Also, as you go through the ranks in the Share Hope plan, as your matrix is filled, you'll go up in rank. There are 10 ranks. If you are getting ranked up through the community plan, you can only get the first 5. Through your personal matrix, you can get into all 10. And as your ranks go up, you will, in the future, and we can do this next month as well, get an increase in your daily login rewards. So maybe instead of getting as an elite member $5 a day for logging in, it could be considerably more than $5 a day if you are at the top level, because we need to make sure that you are putting enough funds into your Share Hope wallet to be able to withdraw $10,000 a month and still keep building that legacy of wealth for the future. So there will be adjustments made there to make sure that that will happen for you. Once again, we don't really need that to launch. We can do that in the coming months. So what we need to do really, and this is all we need to do, and hopefully we can get it done and get this launched this week, and that is payments in, payments out. That's it in a nutshell. So we are very, very close to getting launched. And there are some, as I say, some niceties that we need to make sure of that go with those. We need to make it automated. We need to make it fast. We need to make it as simple as possible for you. Also, the pay it forward option and everything all fits in. So while it's simple, it may take a little bit of time, but we are optimistic if we can get into the right files. If we get Rohit answering the questions, we're optimistic that we can get it completed this week. We've only got 2 days now, but we'll be doing everything we can to make that work. I see we've got Sevek Saver in, Ramachandra, I think your name is, from, yeah, okay. Hi everybody from Ramachandra, yeah. Some of the members has got queries that can't, Facebook, not Facebook, the app's just moved that. Let me get back. Queries that can't, we share the amount we've available cash wallets, then it'll help other citizens to purchase 777 packages. No, you can't share your wallet, but you can pay it forward for people. There are lots of reasons why we are not allowing you to transfer funds through wallets, but the main one is to avoid duplication, because we're going to put in a system that will recognize you facially, biometrics, eyes, or whatever else. So even if you've registered for 2 accounts or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with different documents and been KYC verified, when it comes to biometrics, it'll say this is the same person. Okay, so we'll pick them out. However, people could not do their KYC, transfer balances from their available cash wallet into another available cash wallet and withdraw it from one that is KYC verified. So that is one of the reasons, but there are lots more as well. Security isn't good on transfers internally. It opens up a lot of other things. So that will not be available. However, you don't need it, because if you want to pay people in, you can do. There is a pay it forward option in your dashboard. So you can help other citizens in that way. For any of the plans, not just the 777 plan, you'll be able to do it for the Share Hope. You can do it for Poverty Crusher. You can do it for Easy Business Builder. You know, anything that we have available, you'll be able to do it for, and you are able to do it for. Okay, we've got Eric here to make sure I understand well. If you register within the first week, will you get a place in order you registered on the WeShare website? Yeah, I'll try and clarify that a bit more than just answer your question there, Eric, but the answer basically is yes. The power line works like this. You are in the power line, and you are in that power line in the order that you registered with WeShare Abundance, whether it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when we just started. It doesn't matter. You are in that power line, and your place is in the chronological order that you registered. Now then, every week, people will be upgrading. It's advisable, if you are in the power line, to get upgraded in week 1. Why? Because that will lock in the best position you will ever be able to get. Now then, let's suppose that Eric introduced, who have we got? Sevak. I know that's not the case, but let's suppose that was the case. Eric introduced Sevak. And as soon as we launch, Sevak says, oh, I'm in, boom. So he joins minute 1 of day 1 of our launch in week 1. But Eric is, for whatever reason, he can't do it. He's getting his funds together, getting them transferred in and things like that. And he doesn't register until 4 o'clock on Saturday, when our cutoff time is 5 o'clock on Saturday. So a week later, he's registered. So Sevak registered a week before him, or 6 or 7 days, or not full 7 days, but 6 days plus before him. And Eric registered after him. However, when we place people at the end of that week, we place them in the power line order. So Eric would automatically go in above Sevak. So your position will always be the best position we can give you based on the chronological order of you joining WeShare Abundance. However, if Eric had delayed it till week 2, Sevak is in week 1. He's already in the matrix. Eric joins in week 2. He cannot then capture Sevak as one of his referrals, because Sevak jumped above him by getting in a week earlier. So it is important you get in as early as you can. And it's very, very, very important that you make sure you have enough funds to cover your $10 every 4 weeks until you get to break-even point. Because if you miss, you get kicked out of the matrix. Now you can come back in, but you won't get back in the same place. You'll just be back in at the best place we can give you at the day that you rejoin. And that will be well down below where you could have been. So make sure when you do join, you're committed to that $10 every 4 weeks for whatever reason, for however long it takes. How long will it take? I don't know. I've got a PDF. I've not finished it, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I'll run through it with you in a moment, and it will explain some of the things. I didn't get it done in time to send out or anything like that. I'm still working on it, and I'll explain that in a moment. So I hope that's answered your question, Sevak, and I hope that's answered your question as well, Eric. And thanks for your questions. They're always welcomed and very useful for everybody. And we got Mary in from the USA. Not seen Mary for a while, but lovely to have you with us, Mary. Eric, what is the maximum income you can earn in the community matrix? If one of my downline doesn't do nothing, of course, I'll try to help them build their business. The community matrix doesn't rely on your downline. It could be anybody's downline. It's just the position of people that are joining. They're all just placed in the matrix. It's not anything to do with your downline. It is in the order of the power line, but it doesn't rely on your downline. So the community matrix is purely just people getting put in and put in and put in. What's the maximum income? I think the PDF quotes that. I can't remember what it is, but it's about $6,000. Okay, just from that community matrix. We got somebody else in here. 12 by 12 equals 144. Wonder if that's Pascal Gross. We have a member called Pascal Gross, and of course, a gross is 144. 12 12s, 12 dozen. Graham, several people are unsure about the power of one as it relates to the 777 plan. Could you share a quick overview of that? The power of one doesn't apply to your first 7 positions at any level. It doesn't apply anyway in levels 1 and 2. No, it does apply in level 2, sorry. It doesn't apply in level 1. But once you have completed and filled the first 7 places, all of them, that's position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you could have got to position 7 but not completed 1 and 4, for example. That is quite possible if you are passive. So you would not be allocated a power of 1 bonus. You have to fill all 7 positions. When you do that, we give you 100% power of 1 bonus. But to retain that power of 1 bonus, you must refer a new member who pays to join the 777 plan every month. Any month you miss, you lose it completely. And it only applies to positions 8 onwards, and it applies in all levels except level 1. If you do lose it completely, and then you refer somebody the month after, you're starting over from scratch. You start off with a 10%, and you get the 10%. And then if you're consistent and you refer somebody the next month, it goes up to 20% and so on. The power of 1 bonus that you get through the 777 plan is also applied to your transfer of funds from your US dollar wallet to the Sharehope wallet at the end of the month. and it applies to your commissions from the Poverty Crusher, the Easy Business Builder, but it does not affect the Share Hope plan. There is no provision for the Power of One bonus at all in the Share Hope plan, but it applies to pretty much everything else. Okay. I don't know whether that's cleared it for you, but it would be nice to know where you're from and what your real name is. And we've got Aga Celestine in from Nigeria, and we've got Ahmad in from Nigeria as well. From the capital of Nigeria, Abuja. I don't know whether it's pronounced Abuja or Abuja. I'm not very good on African languages. I'm not very good on English, let alone African languages. Okay, so there we go. That is where we're up to. Let me give you the numbers before we get into anything else, so I don't forget them. Last 24 hours, we had an increase of 20 in the 777 plan to 17,743. An increase of 44 in the registered members to 43,704. An increase of 9 in active members, 2,440. Multiply Weezer, no change in the membership. We got enough in the revenue share from logging in to push us up in the bonus pool to $10,423.11. So it's up another $1 roughly. Okay. So those are your numbers. Next thing, the car. We were supposed to hear from our representative, our contact at the distributorship today, and unlike him, he has not responded. He's not got in touch. It's Keith. He's usually very, very good on top of things. I messaged him earlier, didn't get a response. Messaged him again later, didn't get a response. So I can only think that for whatever reason, he's not in work today. Hope he's not ill, hope he's well and gets well. But I don't have any updates on the car because of that. We are waiting for the registration of the vehicle. It's been all paid for. It's all paid for, done and dusted. But so we're just waiting for the registration. We can't sell it without the registration. We can't even offer it for sale without the registration. So we're waiting for that registration to be put through. Hopefully it'll come through tomorrow or Friday or whenever. And then we'll put it up for sale. We'll see what we can get for it. Okay. So that is the car. Let's see. We've got Checo in. Can you brief me on Share Hope token conversion to available wallet? Okay. It is based on the ranking that you will earn from the Share Hope plan. And it will be automatically paid. And it starts at just $1 a month. And for $1 a month, you've only got to have one level completed in your personal matrix, which means you've just got to get 3 people in there underneath you, and you've got $1 automatically coming out. And then it goes to $2 and then 7, I think. I might have it here actually. So the ranking goes up, starts slowly. But here we go. I think, have I got it? Yeah, here we go. There are 10 levels in your personal matrix, and as you complete each one, you move up a rank. It's a 3x10 matrix, and it goes what? It goes $1, $2, $10, $20, $30, $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000. and those are automatically transferred into your available cash wallet. You can also qualify through the community matrix, but you can only qualify for the first 5 levels. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, there's 6 levels in the community matrix, and it doesn't start until your 4th level. But it's only 30 people, and it's at 30 people out of everybody in the power line after you joining and pushing you through. So it's not too difficult to achieve. And then it goes the same, $1, $2, $6, $15, $6. That should be $7, I think. Anyway, it goes up each level with the rank. Let's see if I can see that. Where are we? It goes 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 100. 1, 2. Oh, we've got the wrong numbers in the in my spreadsheet here. It was what we started with. It's been updated, so those follow. It's the same levels, the same payments, but you can only get from your community matrix up to that 6th level, which is $100, and the big money comes with the personal matrix, getting into those final 4 positions, which take you from 500, 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000. Where are we? Let me get back. I've lost. Here we go. Right. So who was that? That was Checo. Okay, so that's how it works, Checo. If you look on the, I think it's called the Share Hope. I think the link is Share Hope in the main menu. Let me just see if I can spot it. It is. No, it doesn't seem to be there. Oh, it is there. Share Hope. It's in the top index. You might not be able to get that in your if you're using a phone. I don't think the top menu displays. But so it needs to go into this other menu really. Let me get back here to the app. You can check it out here. That should go into the comments, and then you can you can watch it all there. There may be slight changes to come in there as we develop the plan, but in essence that is correct. Okay, so that's there for you. What I want to do is I want to just show you this PDF. Well, it's not in a PDF at the moment, it's a Word document, but let me, and I'll quickly run through it, and it will give you some further insights. Share the screen. It's always a performance, this. It's a Word document. Here we go, I think. Yeah, okay. I've called it the Powerline Pension Plan, PPP. Let me just check that it is. Yeah, it is showing. You may not be able to read it, but I'm going to read it for you anyway. but I've lost it again. Bear with me. Ah, dear. Here we go. Okay, I'm there. It says this is a power line that works so well it will generate a lasting income for generations, not just for a lifetime. If we compare this to a contributory pension plan, it is a much better option, as you will see in the comparisons below. Now, the comparisons aren't there because I want to do them in a table format, and I don't know how to do it. I tried to put columns into the next page and it turned everything into columns, which was a mess. So I think what I'm going to have to do is do the comparison in a separate document and then see if I can upload it as a fait accompli without it affecting the layout of the main document. I'll have a go at it tomorrow. Okay. So I am going to compare a contributory pension plan with what we have in our Powerline plan for the Shae Hope program. However, first let us address the Powerline part of the plan. Most Powerlines claim that everyone who joins after you will benefit you financially, but most also fall short. If people joining after you are not in your team, they have no benefit to you, and the numbers of thousands of people displayed in your power line really has no significance. Our plan is different in that we have a 2x15 forced community matrix where everyone is placed. And although not all people placed after you will pay you a commission, those who don't move you closer to a commission. This means that you benefit financially in some way from every single person that is in your power line that becomes a paid member in the same week as you or after you. Okay, if you join them, if you're a week after them, they've jumped above you. And so that's why it's named in that same way, in the same week as you or after you. The community matrix is designed to generate over $6,000 in recurring income once completed, but will provide increasing income as it fills below you. This means that at some point it becomes self-financing, and from that point onwards delivers a gradually increasing income until it reaches its maximum level of $6,653.40. And that answers a question that somebody asked about how much can they make. Every 4 weeks. So that is 4 weekly, not monthly, and it is approximately $7,207.85 a month. Not bad. Self-financing will occur from the community matrix alone, so I'm taking nothing else into account, when it has completed about 5 levels of a 2x15 matrix. And with everyone who joins after you benefiting you, this can happen very quickly. In fact, just 72 people below you in the community matrix put you in profit. Remember, everyone that joins We Share Abundance after you is in your power line, regardless of who referred them or what team they are in. Okay, that's important because that differs from nearly every other power line that is out there. Now then, if you choose to refer others, you can, of course, get into a positive cash flow situation extremely quickly because the total purchase of just $10 every 4 weeks and anyone you refer, that needs a bit of change, and everyone you refer creates a $5 commission on each purchase. 2 referrals pay your 4 weekly purchase, and any additional referrals will each enhance your income by $5 every 4 weeks. Refer 10 people and your referral income alone is $50, which is over $54 a month on top of your matrix income and Shae Hope wallet withdrawals. In addition to the community matrix, you are entered into a 3x10 team matrix, which can only be filled when members of your team become paid members. And this is your members of your team. They're either referred by your sponsor or you or somebody that you've referred or somebody that is downline from you in your matrix. Okay, here you can benefit from upline spillover and active downlines, but we strongly recommend that you personally refer at least 3 people as soon as possible for the following reasons. And then we've got the bullet points. Referrals put you in profit. 3 referrals put you in profit with $15 in commissions paid every 4 weeks. So you're outgoing $10, $15 coming in, and that's ignoring everything else. So you're making a $5 profit. Now, if everyone referred just 3 people in their first week, your team matrix would fill in just 11 weeks and provide you with a team matrix commissions of $4,376.19 every 4 weeks, about $4,740 a month. Next bullet point, to encourage everyone to refer at least 3 people, we have an income release policy, which only releases all commissions earned once 3 personal referrals have been made. Any unreleased commissions are never lost. They remain in your account until you qualify for their full or partial release. And then it goes, no referrals release 25%, 1 referral releases 50%, 2 referrals release 75%, 3 referrals release the whole 100%. And then the team matrix also has a 50% matching bonus payment on all referrals. And so just 3 personal referrals can add $6,564.28 to your team matrix payment, making a total of $10,955.47 paid to you every 4 weeks. The more people you refer, the greater your matching bonus will be. So why stop at just 3 when every referral is worth about $2,370 a month? In addition to the above payments, with a filled team matrix, you are also entitled to $10,000 a month in withdrawals from your ShareHope wallet, bringing your total income with just 3 referrals to well over $20,000 a month without even counting your community matrix income. And then I wanted to show here comparison with a contributory pension scheme, and it really knocks it into a cocked hat. But as I say, I was unable to get it to work. I will be endeavoring to get it sorted out one way or another tomorrow. That will also provide the basis of the sales page. I was going to do a very salesy sort of page. I thought we hardly ever do that. But then I changed my mind. I thought, why should we deviate from what we do and not be sort of salesy and hypey and pushy? Just tell people what it is and help them to get involved and create income, but more importantly, do it the right way, creating happiness, not just for other people, but for themselves. Okay. We got Reynold in from Trinidad and Tobago, and we've got Nankiep. Is the Miracle Game website completed? We don't have a. Oh, I know what you from Miracles. Sorry, no, it's not even started, and it won't get started until we've got the 777 and the ShareHope plan fully operational, along with the mall. Those are our 2 next projects: the mall and the Fun Miracles website. But we can't start those. It would just detract from getting the 777 completed and the ShareHope plan completed. 777 plan currently is paused on the allocation of free entries, because we're going to make some changes there to make it more sustainable. And I don't want to detract from getting the Share Hope plan launched. It's really been ready to launch for several months, but we've just not. I mean, the 777 plan was doing so well in the development and people making money from it that I didn't want to stop that development while things were going so well. We'll have them both running within the next 2 or 3 weeks. Then we'll be onto the mall and the Fun Miracles website. Okay. Any more questions, folks? Because I think we've covered it. I didn't get a mail out and I've not done any messaging today. I just need an 8-day week with 48-hour days, and we'll get everything done more quickly. But unfortunately, we can't change to that. So we'll get it done as quickly as we can. We're always working, we're always moving forward, we're always working for your benefit because we love you, okay? We want to make everybody happy. We want to help you make others happy. We want true happiness is really the abundance that we're sharing. It's not money. Money is certainly not the root of all evil. Money is useful. Money is something that we all need. We all have to pay our bills. We all have to eat. But it's not the be all and end all. And if we go about life in the right way, all the money we need will flow to us anyway. Okay? So God bless. I'll be here, same time, same place tomorrow. 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X. Until then, get out there. Share your happiness. Share love. Share abundance. Go the extra mile. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. Yeah. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild crocodile.